Hello everyone, bonjour tout le monde, minasan konnichiwa. Today I have the pleasure to welcome once again, someone you probably know, a dear friend and author, Jacob Mascarenhas. Hello Jacob,
Hi, hi, Yuko. Good morning from here.
good morning, how are you?
I'm fine, enjoying life.
Enjoy life, good. So today, the topic is about, always it is about my motto in life, which is to live a life with no regrets. And I thought instead of talking about this myself, I would like to welcome Jacob because I think recently he has been truly diving into this life with no regrets by working hard on some projects, and I shared in a previous live about two books. The first two books you published, I shared about this, so I have them with me. These are the two books. I already talked about it. My romantic rendezvous with Greece and Fate is a thread woven across lifetimes. A Tale of Rebirth and Destiny. So these two books are published and available on Amazon. And I have the third book I said I would share later. That is this one, Lina's Winter Friend. And this is amazing. This is a book for children. Amazing story. And please tell us a little bit, Jacob, about why you decided to, because you've been writing for a long time, many, many years, but why have you decided to publish the books? What made you make this move?
It's been a long time that it was always on my mind to publish my books because the intention was there was a message within the lines of each story I write. There was always a message to some, uh, not to some, to everyone, a message of hope, you know, a message to help people to understand what people go through in life, their struggles, and yes, like how I'd mentioned some time back also in one of the interviews, uh, even I've been through struggles also in life, you know. But then when I came across one beautiful line that which you had encouraged me about, live a life without regrets. So that stuck within me a long time. And I wanted this message to go through my books throughout the world. I used to publish the same stories on Substack also, but not everybody is connected with Substack, not connected with LinkedIn also. So what people will get at least a chance to get the message, what I'm trying to say that along with your message, live a life without regrets and a message of hope that good things are on the way for us. There is always a light at the end of the tunnel, you know, because we can't dwell on the past. We have to, it's certain that yes, we cannot move on, but we can definitely move forward. What do you say, Yuko? Am I right?
Yes, and that is something you taught me also. It's this about this nuance between moving on and moving forward. And I think what I really love in all your writings is that it's always written with so much vulnerability, but truth. It's raw, and all your writings they touch people. I'm sure people who read you, maybe they've been through similar thing or different challenges in their life, but they don't feel alone anymore when they read your text, stories, poems, articles. You write so many things, and that's beautiful, I think. So for you, what I hear is you're living a life with no regrets to you, because I'm curious also to hear what is your definition, because I think we all have a different definition. Yours seems to be related to hope. Is that right? Is by sharing a
Yes,
book?
yes. See, it's like this. Uh, I have two beautiful children. They are always there in my stories, in my books, and especially it is they are there in my the latest book, which is already launched, which is already published, The Vigil of Hope,
Mm.
and even one more is there, The Grumpy Old Man. These
Yes.
two books also are out, and they have practically been my lifeline. So it's I know that they're safe, I know that they're fine, but I do really miss them. So like one fine day maybe I might see them. Let's hope for the best. But keeping on the flow, like I don't want to dwell on the past. I just want to continue my writing, go ahead, you know. So when I say hope, yes, good things do come to us. It's not in our time. It is always in God's timing. I always believe that, you know. We only have to have faith. We only have to hope. Good things are on the way for all of us. We are not alone. We are all together, one big happy family. I believe like that.
Mm.
You know, I've seen a lot of people struggle. I've seen a lot of messages come to me also. They say, "Thank you, sir. Your words are really encouraging." Uh, I've seen a lot of letters. People are depressed. You know, yes, whatever I can do, I can help and all in some quite peaceful way. I try to help. But we all have to, we are all in it together, I say.
Yes.
That's my way of saying what hope is. And again, living a life without regrets.
Mm. Yes, so I'm very curious to hear more about the two new books that I have ordered, but they haven't arrived yet. So The Vigil of Hope and The Old Grumpy Man. Is it that the title? The Old Grumpy
The
Man?
old grumpy old man.
The
The
old,
old grumpy old man.
the Grumpy Old Man. The Grumpy Old Man. So these two books, I'm very looking forward to receiving them and reading them. But could you tell us a little bit more about these two books? And I think especially maybe you want to talk about the Vigil of Hope. But yeah, go ahead. What is special
Yeah.
about two books?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll tell about the grumpy old man, but I don't want to give too many spoilers about
Okay,
it.
sure.
I don't. It's like a suspense only. It's more like a what do you say? It's an old guy who's been alone, for quite a long time, and everybody used to avoid him and all. So anyway, this is the initial part of the story. So people try to connect with him and try to this that. There's a lot of warmth in the story. There's a lot of love in the story,
Mm,
and togetherness is there in the story. So
beautiful.
so it's like practically how like I dwell the story also through how lives go through people how they live alone. Some of them who live alone
Mm,
without anyone who cares for them. They are abandoned. They live in seclusion. The
mm,
story is like that. So the grumpy old man, like every Christmas, he's been alone. He's not been celebrating. There's never been lights. It's a nice, very beautiful story. You know, you should feel it. It's very raw also from my side how I write these stories.
mm,
It's very raw. It's very this, and it will be very interesting to read about it.
mm,
You know,
okay.
and the Vigil of Hope.
And the
Okay,
Vigil
back
of
to the
Hope,
Vigil.
please. Yes, let us know.
Yes. Uh, that story is really amazing to read. It's not about, you know, it's not about me, it's about others. It's about people, how they live in different situations in life. So there are each, it is based on like I've considered this like a part of Christmas, you know, Advent season. Like each day is a theme I've kept. We light a candle for each day and we pray for others, those who go through different type of situations. May it be poverty, may it be hunger, may it be abuse. Every day is a hope to see a silver lining at the end of the rainbow.
Mm.
Or light at the end of the tunnel, so that everybody gets
Mm.
some peace of mind. Like, so
Yes.
it's like that. So the vigil of hope is we see peace.
Mm.
We see peace.
We need that today, huh? More than ever.
With all the wars going around, people are fighting. There are children who are suffering. There's a lot of situations which are happening. It's really a bit disturbing.
Mm.
So in that pretext, this book is like a prayer, you know,
Yeah.
for each situation. That's the thing.
Yes. So this one also, I'm very looking forward to receiving it, and also I think it's a beautiful gift to offer to people we love also, because it's a message of, as you say, of hope, of love, of peace, of connectedness, of thinking of others, praying for others who are going through difficult time. So I haven't read it, but I already feel the essence of the book, and yes, I think it's going to be beautiful to read it every day, one chapter at a time,
Yes,
until Christmas.
correct.
I think it's going to be beautiful. So I will put obviously all the links and with the description of the video. You've also written a beautiful article on Substack, I think, where you summarize the story. I mean, each book, I think, huh? You wrote a beautiful, I think, article. So I can put it
Yes,
too.
yes, you can share it also.
You can share this article and the link to order the books. And well, so what would you like to add, Jacob? On the, I mean, it's an amazing journey. You've published 5 books in how much time?
Basically, these stories were written quite long back,
Yes.
but never had got the push. You know, I was always like, I was just on like moving on. It was not like moving forward
Mm.
until I got a pinch from one person. Jacob, I think you better start publish one book. But that
Mm.
one book didn't happen. It happened three books in the first stretch. And then I decided, like, whatever the books which are already I've written, the manuscripts of what I've written, I said it's time to push them all out once and for all, because it was my fear that maybe if something had ever happened to me, like, I didn't want these stories, these messages remain behind. I
Yeah.
would like them to go out, so
Yeah.
that people can understand what life really is rather than be fighting and all, you know.
Mm.
So maybe one day, like, everybody will read these books.
Yeah.
Especially, I would really suggest also people would really read the Vigil of Hope. You know,
Yeah.
that's how we would understand what people go through.
Yes. And this book can be read throughout the year. I mean, it's not only for Advent season, right? It's for throughout the year. It's a beautiful book, I am sure.
Exactly, exactly. It's not only summarized only for Advent season. It is like the chapters are like based on, like, we pray for others,
Mm.
those who are going through different problems in life, children, wars, end of wars, all these. Each day I have kept it in coinciding with Advent also. That's very thing. So
Mm.
Advent is starting on 30th of November this year. So I hope people get their copies. That's important. So they can pray for others. That's the important thing.
Yes, and that's why we are here today together. We speak to give a push and also to encourage everyone to order this book as soon as possible, and also
Uh,
to
but
yes,
but sorry to interrupt, Yuko. I forgot to mention who the person was who gave me that push.
yes. Who is this?
You know that person very well. That was you.
Yes.
You, Yuko, you were the one who gave me the push, you know. A gentle push, but with one sweet line. Jacob, I think it's better you publish a book.
Mm.
So that's when it really triggered that live a life without regrets.
Yes, because I felt it. I don't know that I heard this voice. I don't know from somewhere. I don't know, maybe from God, who said, "Okay, you have to say that to tell Jacob that he has to publish one book." So I don't know where it came from, but I had to tell you. And I think we all need in our life someone who gives us a push from time to time. And that's why I became a coach too, right? It's I also give a
Yes,
push to my coaches, to my clients, because I think I believe, my belief is that we all have our, how to say, we all are very talented. That's my belief. We all have a specific, unique talent. We are all capable of doing things by ourselves, but from time to time we need a push from someone else to just someone who believes in us and who can encourage us, who can be our cheerleader and tell us you can do it and just believe in you. So I'm glad I was that person to you.
yes.
uh,
Thank you, Yuko, but thanks to you.
my pleasure, and I will keep encouraging you because I truly believe in your work and in your mission also of spreading hope. I think it's beautiful. I think I'm doing it my way also through my work, and I think it's beautiful that we are doing it through different ways. But yes, I understand also when you said when you talked about the how to say the urgency you felt maybe in publishing those books, because I felt this urgency too when I published. So I wrote two books also. I published two books and I felt the same urgency of okay, I have to share this message. So the first book was about my friendship with V, my friend, you know, who passed
Yes,
away. And
correct.
I felt this urgency of sharing about who she was before forgetting about her, because our memories, you know, we never know. And really wanted to put it in a book before I forget. And the second book, no, actually, that was my second book. My first book, I wrote it with my dad, and I really wanted to keep his memories alive also. So I really had
Correct.
this urgency of writing this book with my dad while he's alive, even if he's healthy, no problem. But, you know, I know how life can be short, so I really wanted to write this book while he's alive with him. So I always had this sense of urgency which helped me to live a life with no regret, in fact. Right?
You have to keep this mission on, Yuko. Living a life without regret. We all do have to do that.
Yes,
Like even I, with regards to my this like uh, moving on is difficult, but moving forward is very easy to do it. We have to move on, move forward in life. You know that's very important. So living a life without regrets, we can definitely move forward.
correct. Yes, exactly. Thank you so much, Jacob, for your time and for your mission.
Um,
And I'm looking forward to reading your two new books, and I'm sure many other will come. I am sure.
Yeah, maybe in December one more is coming out. It's with
Mm,
it's what do you say with my letters. It's
mm.
with my letters. It's something which I have derived. So I will share that maybe maybe in the next interview,
Yeah.
maybe,
Yes. With pleasure.
or
Any
maybe on my podcast. Maybe on my podcast.
yeah.
Let's do that.
Yes. Anytime. Anytime. Okay. So thank you so much, Jacob. Thank you all of you for
Thank
listening
you.
to us. And please follow Jacob Mascarenhas on Substack. Check his books on Amazon. And yes, I will put all the links with the video. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Soon. Bye.
Bye.
Jacob.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.